Ann Wren. I am an instructional technology TOSA in a large urban school district in Southern California. I'm also an adjunct professor in the Cal State Fullerton Master's Program in EdTech.
Hi, I'm Sean Arnold, a special educator and STEM coach in New York City's District 75, which is citywide special education for students with moderate to higher needs disabilities.
My name is Kim Zajac. I'm a certified speech and language pathologist and audiologist. I'm coming to you from Massachusetts, where I work in the Norton Public Schools, supporting students across learning environments in the secondary education level with diverse learning needs. I am an affiliated virtual practicum instructor at Emerson College in the Speech at Emerson graduate program, and I serve as a board member for MassQ, the Massachusetts Computer Using Educators Organization.
Hello, my name is David Baroka, and I'm the Director of Assistive Technology for District 75 in the New York City Department of Education.
Hi, my name is Rianne Gutierrez, and I serve as the Director of Digital Learning in the Boston Public Schools. In this role, I serve over 125 schools and have a team of 8 educators who support our teachers with technology for teaching and learning.
Hi, I'm Katie Fielding. I'm a tech coach outside Washington, D.C. And I first got started really with inclusive education with my Google Innovator project, where I was really trying to improve homebound services for our medically chronically ill students, of which I actually have experience being one. Over the past couple years, that project has really evolved into me really with the COVID pandemic kind of pivoting a bit and really focusing on making sure all of our digital materials that we're creating are accessible to all users, not just with students in mind, but also those caregivers who are playing an essential role in their child's education lately.
Here, I'm able to work with teachers through a rigorous program that focuses on bringing EdTech practices into the classroom to foster engaging and innovative learning environments.
My role definitely involves supporting all of our teachers and staff to think about ways that they can make curriculum and tools more inclusive for all learners. That includes students as well as other staff.
My work here generally consists of connecting educators to accessible practices and training them in those practices, often with the use of technology.
We're very much responsible for planning PD across the district. So some of the ways that we're actually bringing those UDL principles into play are in how we ran our webinars.
That'll range in everything from just basic digital assessments to showing them how to use switch access for students with physical disabilities.
Our department's main focus is to evaluate students for IEP-mandated assistive technologies, such as access to augmented communication devices and access to reading and writing supports.
We want to be very intentional about giving both synchronous and asynchronous opportunities for our teachers and staff.
And in some cases, it's just accessibility advocacy. I think that's a big part of my work.
I spend a lot of my time merging the foundations of theory with practical classroom implementation.
In addition to the sort of self-advocacy and disability rights committees we do for a lot of our older students, and my advocacy work at conferences like this, we also advocate in subtler ways, I believe.
One of our department's other main priorities is to work with school IEP teams on the implementation of the assistive technologies into the students' educational environment.
We create differentiated materials for things like our summer STEM challenge.
It's a bit different headspace than creating a worksheet, and so just sharing with teachers the how-tos of that web creation has been somewhere I've been focusing.
Over the past year with the pandemic, we really had a lot of opportunities as a team to support teachers and staff across the Boston Public Schools with various ways that they can use technology more inclusively.
So just making sure that all of the materials meet the accessibility web standards.
And I help organize events like the STEM Fair and Lego League and others where students can exhibit their skills to the broader world. It kind of demonstrates how inclusive practices can produce real success for all students.